Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to Main Assembly, and I've gone into the workshop today and found some mind-blowingly realistic creations. Whether they're aesthetically realistic or functionally realistic, that just is going to be the main theme of today's episode, though not the sole theme of today's episode, because there's just some other creations I want to look at too. But to give an example, you're looking at it. This, for those of you who may not be familiar with Main Assembly by now, maybe you're new to the channel or something, this is something that gets built in this game, just like any other creative game, except this game just gives you so much more ability to shape things than everything else. So like every single one of these things that gets highlighted is an individual panel that has been shaped by the creator. So I'll just grab this, and you can see I can grab this point and misshape that. I can grab this point and misshape that, and now now it just looks stupid. It's really easy to make stupid looking things in this game, but to make something look actually good and just realistic like this is a Skyline, by the way. This is a replica of a Nissan Skyline. I am aware that it is possible to import models into this game, like an actual 3D model, but I am convinced that this was actually handmade. And the reason why I believe this was handmade is just because of how big and pointless these panels are. And when I say pointless, I don't mean useless. I mean, there's a lack of points. I think if a model was imported, this would be more polygons, to be honest. But the fact that this is so efficiently made with just such few panels, to me, it tells me that the person actually meticulously shaped these things. I mean, look at we even got exhaust pipes that are actually made out of boosters, which I don't know if we can actually use those boosters or not. I'll check out the programming in a bit, but I just wanted to kind of drive around a little bit. We got your handbrake, and also pressing reverse turns on the brake lights and everything. Does L turn on lights? Nope. Let's go into the programming, see what kind of controls we have. All right, F I think is for lights then. And yeah, just your super standard controls. All right, F for lights. There we go. Now we got our headlights on. And as you can see, the inside is just completely bare. It's stripped. There's nothing actually on the inside. It's a completely external creation. But yeah, it just continually blows my mind the patience that some people have to build something so just to scale in this game. Like it just looks amazing. I have no other words other than just how amazing these things can look. But this is just the first creation in this video. We got more to look at. All right, up next, this thing is called Realistic Helicopter. Now, in the last episode, I looked at a helicopter that used kind of like a swash plate emulating control thing. Not an actual swash plate, but control scheme that actually emulates what a swash plate would do. This one, I think, is similar in that regard. You can see we have the different pitch and roll things happening, and here, oh, we can actually do this one kind of slow. So now you can actually see as this moves, follow, here, let's follow this propeller, and then look at, you see it rotates, it's pitching up right now. I'm pressing W, which would be to pitch forward, and now it's pitching down, and now it's starting to pitch up, and so on. And so yeah, every single propeller is going to be doing that when I press certain controls, and that's going to cause the pitching and the rolling of this helicopter at the right time. It's just that when those propellers catch the air at the right part of the cycle, that's what causes it to do this. So let's see how this thing actually flies. I haven't actually flown this thing yet. There we go. And then they all collectively pitch upwards. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Keep under control. Keep under control, ScrapMan. All right, there we go. All right, so then I have yaw as well. And let's go ahead and yaw to the right. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. There we go. There we go. So remember, all of this is just controlled by the tilt of those propellers, which is kind of crazy. All right, this is really nice. Look at how stable we're flying right now. All right, I can do down. So you can actually see all of the collective pitch if I get a good angle here. I'm gonna go back up. You can see them all. Now they're much more resistant against the wind, and they go back down. They level off a lot more. Oh, no, here we go. Okay, this is bad. Okay, it's actually not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. This is normally not what would happen if your blade started grinding against the ground. I might actually be able to recover from this. Okay, hold on. Hold on. There we go. Come on. There we go. Yeah, so similar to the last one, this isn't an actual swash plate mechanism. It's just emulating the functionality of a swash plate mechanism. Because what an actual swash plate would do is there would be a plate that actually tilts left, right, and forward and back. And then the tilting of that plate is what pushes the angle of the blades up and down as it crosses that point. So this one just does it manually by attaching each plate to a rotating servo, but still pretty cool nonetheless. A programming nightmare, as you can see. All right, but I am very curious what happens if I just nosedive this thing, or actually just upside down, rotor dive this thing into the Well, it's definitely durable. All right, so now we got a plane here called the SBD Dauntless. I don't actually know if this is a real plane, but it's certainly... Uh-oh, I dropped the bombs. I don't know if they're gonna explode. Okay, let's just take... Oh, no, there's the... Oh, it exploded! I don't know if this is based off of a real model, but it looks real enough, so that qualifies for realism to me. Here, we got a nice runway here. It's actually a drag strip, but we're gonna be using it as a runway. Once I figure out what my controls even are. Oh, that's cool. Look at the cockpit. The cockpit just slides forward like that. What does G do? Oh, G is the landing gear. G is always the landing gear. Why do I always forget that G is the landing gear? Okay. Oh, this thing actually uses thrust assistance for the wings. Okay, cool. That was not a good deal. Okay, we just blew ourselves up. Let's just go ahead and drop the other bombs. Okay, there we go. Fantastic. Excellent. Okay, let's try this again. Let's actually take off this time. Oh, no. Come on. Take off. Pitch up. Please pitch up. There we go. Okay, we're off in the sky. Gear. Put the gear up. Oh, that helps a lot. All right, so I think we can actually drop bombs one by one by pressing number 1. There goes 1. Oh, wow. That actually just goes right down to the ground. That's pretty cool. Number 2. Oh, there goes the rest of them. That's pretty awesome. Whoa, those really affected my, oh, okay. Never mind. Maybe it wasn't the bombs. I thought that my pitch changed completely after I dropped the bombs, but I think that was just the angle I was catching the wind for whatever reason. Oh, that, whoa. What was that? Did you see that? Something like... I don't know what that was. But I was just admiring the yaw rudder on the tail there. I like the coloring of it. That looks really cool. All right, so you all know this wouldn't be a legitimate test of a plane if I didn't try to land this thing. So we're gonna bring the landing gear down. We're gonna come over to the runway. And we're gonna see if we can do a smooth landing without taking any damage at all. Oh, what? I'm sorry, what? Is that what I think it is? Guys? Is that what I think it is? Do you hear? Are we underwater? What? Okay, not anymore. I am so confused right now. I swear we just entered water physics and water audio. That made no sense to me, but I'm here for it. I'm here for it. This is not that far off from what this channel is about anyway. So here, let's take off and let's try this landing once again and hope we don't run into invisible water zones. Oh no. How did that like didn't even do anything to me. I just literally bounced off of a cliff using my bombs. All right, once again, also on brand for the channel here. Oh no, okay. All right, slow down, slow down. It has just come to my attention that I don't know how to slow down. This is nope. All right, this is it. This is the one. This is gonna be the successful landing once and for all. We're gonna pull this off. Ugh. Look at this, nice and gentle. Nice and gentle. This is not the easiest thing to control very subtly. All right, I actually have another plane that I know is modeled after something because I've actually looked this up. This is the Meteor F8, and this is a pretty cool looking plane. So check. Oh, this is pretty massive too. Check this out. All the curves are so smooth. Sometimes making really smooth curves, especially circles, are not easy. Oh, look how the wing is just in the intake there. All right, this is a really cool looking plane. Let's check out the programming. That's a lot of programming. Gee, I wonder what that does. I meant like the letter G, not G, I wonder. There was an accidental pun there. Hyphen and equals? Do I need to know what those do? That's probably like a trim or something. Oh, this is very unintuitive to what I'm used to, which I can just change the controls though. I can just change the controls. So right and left, I'm gonna do D and A, and then D and A is yaw. So I'm gonna do E and Q. Up and down is throttle, so I'm gonna do shift and control. Whoa, this V is first person. This is so cool. Okay, but let's check out the brackets. Oh, it's flaps. Okay, trim. Oh, we can adjust trim. Oh, look at that. That's nice. All right, well, let's go into first person and take this thing off in first person. Oh, there's the throttle going forward. That is so cool. We pitch up. Oh, this thing is so cool in first person. I love this. This thing flies so nice too. Look at the control scheme there. And then we got our yaw. Look at the pedals go with the yaw. This is awesome. Can I do like this thing going on? Yes, I can. All right, let's go into third person. Let's see this thing in action. Oh, put my gear up. There we go. That's probably gonna help things. This is a really well-designed plane. Oh, look at the thrust on the inside of those the jet engines. This plane is so easy to fly. Like, not only does it look amazing, but it actually flies it. I guess if you were really going to model a replica, a realistic replica of a plane, it should fly well, right? As long as the real life version flies well. Okay, now let's go ahead and try to take this thing back in for a landing on the runway. I feel like I'm gonna do a much better job at this one than I did the last one. I'm gonna go ahead and put the landing gear down. There we go. Beautiful landing gear too. All right, here we go. I'm gonna lower the throttle. All right, throttle power is down. We are gliding. We're just gliding now. This thing glides so nice. All right, and that was probably like the most realistic landing I think I've ever done in this game. That was actually quite amazing. Like that. I mean, the feeling was amazing. I'm not just telling myself that I'm amazing. You guys can say that in the comments if you want, though. I won't stop you. I just meant that felt amazing to accomplish. Oh, and now it's ruined. We hit the target. Look at that. There's a target right on the wings. Do they put targets on the wings like that because they think it's gonna draw the bullets to the less crucial edges of the wing? Is that what those are for? I don't know. Oh, I just pressed a button and my cockpit opened up like that. That's pretty cool too. All right, but you know what? I do kind of want to crash it. I want to see how it crashes. I'm sorry. It's a really beautiful design and everything, but it's kind of fun to see big things like this go boom and boop. And that is why we do stuff like that. That was a beautiful crash. All right, so we're gonna be taking a short break from the realism theme to look at main assembly paint, which I believe is just a replica of Microsoft Paint, kind of, but main assembly version. So let's get in this, and you can see I can look around, and I think if I click, I paint, and if I right click, I erase. And I think I can go over here, and you can see I actually have a cursor that is selecting a color. So I think if I middle mouse button, I select my color. I don't know what the bottom is. All right, but I can go, if I just hold it down, I'm just gonna paint the whole thing pink here, just by going like this. There we go. And now if I select blue, can I just I can just override that. All right, so we can create that, and I go for yellow. I think the bottom is showing you the color mixing that results in the color that you've chosen. So yeah, this is just blue results in blue, red results in red, green results in green. But to make yellow, you need red and green. And then to make magenta, you need blue and red. And then to make light blue, you need blue and a little bit of green. And look at that. Then you got your gray and like your darker gray. This is so cool. All right, let's look into the programming of what is this thing like? How do you program a machine like this? There's a CPU, multiple CPUs for each color. All right, T seems to toggle the painting on and off. And then, you can literally design your own, like you can input your RGB values to create your own hue, whatever hue you want. So if I use my left and right arrows, I can go from red, green, and blue. And then this shows the levels of red, green, and blue to create your color. So if I wanted to start with magenta, it's just a little bit of red and a little bit of blue. And if I start adding green, we start to go into white territory. Well, of course, once I add everything, then we get into just pure white. That's so cool. Oh, and look at that. As I move it back and forth, you can see it like divides the light, and you can see the other colors. You know what? I think this still fits in with the realism theme pretty well. I think this actually fits in pretty well with the realism theme. I am so impressed with this. All right, up next, we got ourselves a Subaru, keeping on with the realism theme. And once again, it's just like, who has the time? This thing has door handles. It has like the actual door handles built in. Oh, it's got blinkers. You can press Q for your left blinker and E for your right blinker. And I guess if you put both of them on, you got your hazard lights. Look at this. Look at all this stuff in here. And then, oh, it has reverse lights as well. Oh, hold on. Whoops. I did a little damage there. Don't worry. That'll buff out. You got your brake lights and you got your reverse lights. This is like, I think this is one of the first times I've seen brake lights and separate reverse lights for when you're backing up. And this thing even has somewhat of an interior. It's at least got some seats. Look at these seats. These are some good seats. All right, let's check out the programming. Oh, what does 1 and 2 do? Okay, number 1. Oh, number 1 is like the floodlights. And number 2 is the headlights. Look at that. All right, let's drive this thing, see how it feels. Oh, this thing's actually pretty fast. Oh boy, this might have some this thing looks like it needs a little bit of an alignment adjustment. Oh, what'd I do? I lagged the game out. I'm going into the water. Oh, this is bad. Oh, that felt like kind of realistic the way it hit the water there. Okay, here we go. Is this thing supposed to be an off-roader? Is this what Subarus are made for? Well, it's working. It seems to be doing pretty good here, so this is actually kind of fun. Oh, okay. We gotta jump. That maybe it's not built for jumps. Perhaps the Subaru is not quite built for that kind of off-roading. All right, well, let's take it on the course then. Let's see how this feels. Okay, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Okay, here we go. All right, this is feeling good. This is feeling good. Got some good speed. I do not know what just happened there. We took a little bit of damage. Oh, that was such a good crash. Ooh. Ooh, man, that's gonna be an expensive. We gotta basically replace the whole side panel. Oh no, hit the wall. Oh, yeah, that was good. You just need to cut. Sometimes you need to cut it wide. You know, that was all intentional. I know exactly what I'm doing. Just taking the shortcut. A lot of people don't know about that shortcut, especially when you lose your wheels. I admit it wasn't a shortcut. I just lost control. Hey, look at these headlights though. Even the headlights themselves are so well built. Like that's just. It's all built. This is not just a stock headlight that you slap onto your vehicle. These are 3 separate cylindrical holes to fit other lights into. All right, I got one more realistic creation to look at, and it's another Subaru. This time we got the Subaru BRZ, or BRZ for short. All right, whoa, look at the paint. Oh, this thing has does this thing have a full interior? No way. It's got a speaker in here and everything. What? This thing actually has a full interior and it has a roll cage on the interior and everything. Like, look, even the steering wheel has like a logo on it. All right, it's got some really cool custom rims on this thing. All right, I forgot to look at the programming. What's the programming all about? Oh, that is so simply laid out for us right here. Left control for the doors work? No way do the doors actually work. How well do the doors work? Look at the door detail. There's a handle inside the door. It's got the console. It's got the pocket. It's got the storage area of the door. It's got the door lock push thing. This might be one of the most detailed cars I've seen. Okay, radio. Not familiar with this song. It's the beat, I think this might be a custom song that the person actually programmed in main assembly. Doesn't quite match the aesthetic of the car, but gotta give credit for including something at least. Oh, we actually have different lights. We have, your lights are on, and then you have your high beams. This one also has reverse lights. You got your brake light, and you got your reverse lights. Wait, is there only one reverse light? Why isn't there a reverse light on the left side? Are you missing a reverse light? How does that happen? Especially with symmetry mode on, unless I accidentally broke it. Huh, there seems to only be one reverse light. Interesting. All right, well, let's drive this thing and see how... Wait, did that thing just have like a... Look at the exhaust, like, does the popping thing. The official name, you know, the popping thing. Is that the turbo? That's so cool. That, oh, I lost control, though. I lost control. You notice this has camber, too? It actually has camber on the wheels. Oh, look at the first-person view. Oh, boy, this is a bumpy one. Oh! Did you just see that? Did I actually do that, like, successfully? I gotta see this from... Oh, I don't want that view. Oh, I don't want that view. Oh, okay, this view's actually kind of cool, but now I lost control. I didn't realize there were going to be so many different views. Can I do that again? Because I wanted to see what that looked like from a third-person perspective. I did not expect that to... Well, now of course, now this happens. Now that I'm actually paying attention and trying. Now I can't do the epic drifting. Oh, boy. Oh, that was so close to the wall. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. I want to get a nice drift around a corner again. Is this gonna be it? Oh no, overdid it. This is such a nice car. It actually drives really, really well too. As I lose control as I say that. Of course, I just wanted to do a 360. Oh, the speakers in the back. I just noticed those. That's pretty awesome too. All right, and come on. Oh, it's so it takes a lot of skill to actually drift really, really well with this. Like, if you hold it down too long, you overdrift. If you don't hold the spacebar down enough, you underdrift. It's really hard to find that sweet spot. All right, come on, this is the one. There we go, that was okay. I mean, I lost a ton of speed going around it, so it wasn't like an ideal drift, but I don't think the main assembly physics are specifically tuned to have awesome drifting mechanics. Although I'm sure that if someone played around with this creation a lot more than I have, they might be able to pull it off a lot better than I am. I was trying to do an epic drift around this and then go down here, but it didn't quite work out that way. Oh, and now I ruined the car. All right, let's go ahead and do a head-on collision. Ooh. Ooh, yep, that's gonna cost quite a bit to repair. Look at that front grille, though. That's a nice looking grille. All right, well, I hope you guys have had your minds blown as much as I have once again in Main Assembly, the game of just mind-blowing potential. If you guys enjoyed this, you might enjoy some more stuff on the channel. Go ahead and check that out on the end screen right here. Hope this video has earned your subscription. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.